When I walk up in the club and sing, everybody want to know my name. Yeah, here comes the glass road. Yeah, here comes the glass road.
My understanding is that all the politicians take weekends off from begging for money. So during the week, you spend 20 hours a week telemarketing and asking people to give you money. And then on the weekends, you have time off. And so you guys have time to watch me. The thing is, being a telemarketer doesn't make you a bad person. There are a lot of people that do it, and a lot of people can handle it, but that doesn't mean that those people don't hate their lives. What makes you a bad person is knowing that someone is not crazy and lying about it, even though millions, like over 1 million people a day are taking the Pfizer vaccine, and you know it. But you don't want to tell them because you're murderers. Because are the FBI a bunch of murderers? Yes. How do we know that? Because the Austin Bomber's confession does not exist. Have the politicians been told, oh, we'll get the Austin Bomber confession for you, and then like a month later, it never shows up? Yeah, that's pretty much the situation, I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is that, in my opinion, my people went out and vaccinated certain people from COVID-19. And did they vaccinate Harvard people, the smartest people, the people that all they do is study, and a lot of them lack creativity, but they tend to be smart. I don't think that's who they vaccinated. I think they tended to vaccinate good people who are pretty smart. Because am I the smartest? Of course not. But am I a good person? I am. So when you think about the FBI, and why would the FBI be a group of people that as a whole will cover up for murdering and framing someone for terrorism, even though all they have to do is tell the truth, and then they could protect the American people? Because I'm telling you, like when I talk about this story about the NSA showing up in my office, and I talk about how I was told in advance before my boss talked to me about how the Secret Service wanted to do a project with me on Bro IDS, the FBI knew that I was told in my head that I caught this big hack. And so the FBI is this, they tend to be family relations. They tend to be people that are from the Midwest in general. They're not from the Midwest now, but they're from like Michigan, like Battle Creek, Michigan. And I guess a lot of them are from Wisconsin. They're from certain areas, and they are all like, a lot of them have criminal ties in the past, kind of like the Kennedys were bootleggers, and then Bobby Kennedy became the Attorney General, which like you're from a criminal family, so you appoint your brother to become the Attorney General. Yeah, that's kind of how the FBI, a lot of them started, is because they wanted to infiltrate the law enforcement, and so. A lot of the FBI are from criminal families, but now they're not criminals. Now they're so against criminals. And in my opinion, a lot of them have bad genes. I think that they're above average education, but then they lack creativity and they enjoy punishing people. So I know you shouldn't say that certain people have bad genes because of their family relations. I do think that there are a lot of people that are smart that are bad people. And those people tend to have bad genes, because if this many people know in the FBI that I'm not crazy, but then they're not warning the public because they don't want to tell the truth about them being murderers, they're bad people. So that's just how it is. I know you guys don't like me talking about that because no one likes to think that anybody's bad by nature, like their family is bad, but there are bad families out there. And I don't think that mine is, but I mean, it's kind of weird that I say that, but then sometimes I do think that I have some bad genes in my family, but not all of them. I think that we save some people, that we clone people that are bad sometimes. All I'm saying is the FBI knows that I'm not crazy, but they're lying anyways because they are bad people. They don't, like, I'm telling you, like, if you were involved with this situation with the NSA, where the NSA shows up to my office and I've caught this big hack and they need to intimidate me into quitting cybersecurity. If you were involved with it, would you believe me? Because I went to my mom and I told her that I'd been told that I caught this hacker that never gets caught, and that these people are freaking out, and some of them want to kill me, and that it's dangerous that I caught this hack. I think I told her it was DNS cache poisoning, and which I don't know. Maybe it was DNS cache poisoning. I don't know exactly. I can explain it more, but I don't want to explain. I don't know the names of things. I don't know if DNS cache poisoning is different than DNS misdirection, even though I think DNS cache poisoning is a part of DNS misdirection. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is the FBI is like that bad of people, and I think a lot of it's because they're from the same families. Like they're all from the same family relations, and those are bad people, and that's why they're covering up for one another.